Late one afternoon, in Black Hollow. Jim Tolliver burst through the front door of the sheriff's office. Mercer's hand instinctively went to the revolver on his hip. Jim was covered in mud. His clothes were torn. His eyes were wide with exhaustion. "You won't need that, lawman." Mercer slowly lowered his hand. Jim looked him squarely in the eye. "Whatever's been draining those deer killed my horse last night." The room fell silent. Jim swallowed hard. He stared toward the floor, as if replaying something he wished he could forget. "I need your help." Mercer had never heard those words come out of Jim Tolliver's mouth. Mercer grabbed his hat, and the two headed toward Black Pine. The ride was quiet. Mile after mile, neither man said a word. The afternoon sun slowly slipped lower, casting long shadows across the back roads. By the time they reached Jim's cabin, daylight was beginning to fade. After several long miles of silence, Mercer finally asked Jim what they were dealing with. "Don't rightly know, but it ain't supposed to be here. Have you ever seen a storm stop over a lake?" The sheriff shook his head. "It's just building strength before it moves on." Jim walked to an old gun cabinet and pulled out a heavy caliber rifle. He handed it to the sheriff, then glanced at the sheriff's revolver. "That pea shooter's not going to do much. Might just piss it off." Jim stepped out onto the porch. The sheriff followed. The forest had gone quiet. Even the insects had stopped. Jim's eyes locked onto something just inside the tree line. Something moved. Fast. Jim threw an arm across the sheriff's chest. His eyes never left the darkness. "Don't ever tell anybody what you're about to see." Jim took a few slow steps toward the tree line. The sheriff watched as Jim's shoulders began to widen. His hands slowly twisted, and something impossible began to take hold. Then, a menacing roar erupted through Black Pine, so powerful the ground beneath Mercer's boots trembled.